Oh, this is a good shot, by the way. It's like a great shot. Well, that and also the light behind you like gives this. Welcome one and all, HJ19 here with Hank Green. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Backwards handshake is great. And also we have
Yeah.
right. Okay, so you're a part of a band and you're going to be playing in a few minutes, huh?
Yeah. Well, a few hours.
Oh, well, there
a
you
couple hours.
Okay.
We got a whole thing planned. We've got like 5 different acts, and I go on last. So I do a little bit of emceeing of the other things, which is fun.
Okay. And what's your band's name?
We are Hank Green and the Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers. That's a perfect name.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I keep coming up with better ones, but we're stuck with it.
Oh. I mean,
that's the perpetual state of being in a band.
Ah.
I don't know. Do other bands feel that? Is like Linkin Park like, I don't know.
We could have changed it to something different.
Maybe it wasn't the best decision we ever made.
But everyone else likes it, so I guess they're all like,
as long as people like it.
Yeah, I think that's where it comes at the end. It lands like if the fans like it, I guess we're stuck with
branding.
It. Branding.
It's all once you've done it, there's no going back. So don't question yourself.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So you're also a YouTuber.
Yeah, I mostly am a YouTuber.
Mostly.
No offense to my music career.
Oh, there you go. I mean, you don't want to offend your music career. You do that, everything goes downhill.
Yeah,
I've heard. So what is your content that you have?
Well, me and my brother started making YouTube videos back in 2007, just messing around, and since then, we've spun off like an educational, like a straight educational channel called CrashCourse, which gets used by a lot of students and teachers. We have science, information, fun, interesting show called SciShow, which is just informational, entertaining stuff. And then on Vlogbrothers, we continue to do the same, like whatever we feel like doing that week stuff that we've done for the last 10 years.
So what was your first YouTube experience, like starting on YouTube?
Well, I think my first like online video experience, because back in 2007, it wasn't really like, YouTube wasn't the market leader yet. It was still sort of like a toss-up as to where people were going to end up watching content.
Yeah.
But like Frank was very much the thing that got me into online video and inspired a lot of how we made content. But also like even before YouTube. Even before like what we would consider normal video, like strong bad Homestar Runner stuff was really inspirational, interesting to me, and I kind of see that as like part of the thing that we are now continuing to do.
Yeah, personally, I got into like the whole online web series thing, with the Guild. It really started me up, and now to see how most of the actors spawn into very celebrity status, it's pretty impressive to see how that goes.
Totally.
It's inspiring.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to cry.
Yeah. Well, I'm friends with Felicia, and she is really proud of that project, and she's a great person.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the next season.
I don't know that that's gonna happen.
I mean, I hope so. All the fans are just like, please.
Well, yeah. I mean, you like the 10-year reunion tour kind of thing might happen.
Yeah, we'll be all like,
cool.
Okay, fans, let's start a Kickstarter.
We gotta give them money.
Yeah, just give them money. I'm sure they'll do it.
Something will happen.
Yeah, something will happen. Okay, so what is your next, I guess you could say, goal career-wise?
I've never been one for goals. I have sort of a I just want it. I have, a significant audience. I'm perfectly happy with where it's at. I just want to do the right thing with it, So I'm just trying to think of like how to not exploit what I have, how to take advantage of it for good for both the people that are watching and sort of just the world, if at all possible. So that's why we're focusing on a lot of educational stuff, and we're going to continue doing that and have a lot of ideas in this sort of CrashCourse SciShow space to continue growing those things.
It's like 2 days later, Hank Green announces he's going to be in a movie. Oh my god!
Nope, that's not me. I'm not a good actor. I can act like one person, and it's me. And so as long as you cast me as me, I'll be fine. You can pay me however much you want to be me.
We need Hank Green to be Hank Green and Hank Green the movie.
I'll play myself.
Would you?
I'm very curious. I know your brother is a writer. Right?
Yeah.
Of course. But before YouTube, what did you do?
I was a writer too, but I was a nonfiction writer. So I wrote for a bunch of different online publications about environmental technology.
Yeah.
So I wrote about So I wrote about like hybrid cars, and I wrote about wind turbines, and I wrote about fusion power, and like that kind of thing. That's what I did, and and my degree was in environmental studies and writing. So that's what I studied in my master's program. Yeah.
And I'm just having a difficult time with college ed.
I'm also really curious about I'm not sure if this is true, but did you start VidCon? Like, did you?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
How did that come together?
I just knew that somebody was going to start a conference for this for online video, and I didn't want it to be awful. And I figured it was going to be awful unless somebody inside of that world did it. And the longer we didn't do it, the greater the chances of somebody who was coming in just to make a quick buck was going to do it. And
that's a good point.
So we did that. And I didn't know what I was doing, but we had friends who had run conferences before in like the Harry Potter fandom.
Yeah.
And we just reached out to them and were like, how do you do this? And they helped us through the first couple of years, and we remained very, very close friends with them.
That's so cool. Like YouTube is such a, it's become very, very popular to say the least.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
I think it's going to fizzle out.
I think it's super cool though that you always find at least a few select YouTubers that always want to connect with their audience.
Yeah.
And that's always something that I feel that it's like a pure side of YouTube.
Definitely some people are just too freaked out to do it a lot, but I think everybody wants to do it some. That's why they make content. And I also think that, I've watched, it's surprising how many YouTubers are introverts, but with YouTubers that have smaller audiences, they are way more excited about meeting people because, it's not something that it's not as intense. It's not like 1,000 people rushing at them. It's still getting that early feedback of I'm building a thing and these people like it.
Yeah. As for myself, I've seen a lot of YouTubers. As for League of Legends, that's my video game that I play. Not for my YouTube channel, but just in general.
Right.
And a lot of this, the I guess you could say the league scene for the YouTubers that play the game and had made it popular on YouTube. A lot of the times, whenever they go to conventions or new conventions, since they barely started last year for a convention, it's incredible to see just 50 become 1,000, become just a big community, and it's really inspiring.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm at 255 subscribers after a year, so I am content with the little people that I do.
Yeah.
Even though I think maybe 200 are just my friends and family, so I'm pretty much sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just made a whole one. I could have sworn I paid you to do that. So you're just living every day by...
Yeah, I have a lot of help doing all the things that we do with SciShow and CrashCourse and VidCon.
Yeah.
And then I do my original video project, just me and my brother still.
Yeah.
And I'm really just happy, content. It's really intense, and sometimes I want to scale back a little bit, but I have a lot of great help now, which helps with freaking out. Preventing me from freaking out.
I think the hardest part about being a YouTuber is consistently creating content that will be engaging and progress. Increase your viewers, but not only that, but increase your entertainment value. You know? Do you have any advice for any YouTubers out there that want to increase?
Yeah, it's all about building skill sets.
Yeah.
It's not just jumping in and being why isn't this working? You're always, every time you make a video, you are getting better at something. And as long as you're thinking about it, how can I be better at, how can my voice be better? How can my presentation be better? My editing, my lighting, always thinking about all that stuff. And then also as you hone those skill sets, thinking about the things that you can do that might be different, that might be the thing that is special about you as a content creator, and that can be so many different things. But you in this world of everybody can create content, you do have to have something that helps you stand apart.
Yeah.
And it's been interesting to see nowadays somebody like me who's just coming on and hey, listen to me talk. I'm a guy who talks. It's everybody can talk, but an artist who can make really beautiful art and also talk on top of it, or make pretty videos on top of it, or do music on top of it, that has, there's this feeling of oh, what an interesting thing that this person is doing.
Yeah, for me, it's just a ponytail.
Yeah, you got the ponytail?
Yeah, the ponytails is what everyone comes for. But thank you so much for this interview. It was a pleasure meeting you. And
thanks.
I'm going to be recording the event. So,
great.
Yeah, so you'll be able to see this posted on wherever I can throw it on, All right.
Yeah. Sweet. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you once again.
Yeah.
You have a good concert.
Thanks.